Hi, passionate Rangers FC fans. Welcome to Rangers Update, your dedicated source for all things Rangers. Before we dive in, we want to express our gratitude for your unwavering support. If you bleed blue, don't forget to subscribe, smash that like button, and let's strengthen our community. Now, let's get into the latest updates. A hearty welcome to our new followers. Your backing means the world to us. WATP, let's get to the news. The buzz around Ibrox has taken on a completely different tone lately, and supporters of Rangers FC are once again finding themselves swept up in a wave of emotion, curiosity, and excitement. In recent days, whispers began circulating through the stands, across fan forums, and throughout the Scottish football community, suggesting that a familiar face could be making an unexpected return. For many fans, the name alone was enough to ignite memories of creativity, passion, and moments of brilliance in blue. That name, of course, is IANIS Hagi. While nothing about football rumors is ever straightforward, the speculation surrounding his return grew louder and louder until it reached a point where supporters could barely contain their anticipation. The idea that Hagi might once again wear the Rangers shirt seemed almost too good to be true for many who remembered his influence during his previous spell at the club. As stories continued to circulate, excitement built not only among supporters, but also among pundits and former players who began debating what his return could mean for the squad. A player with flair, intelligence, and an eye for a decisive pass, Hagi had once become a favorite among the Ibrox faithful. Now the suggestion that he had returned and been presented once again as part of the Rangers project has sparked a conversation that is spreading rapidly throughout Scottish football. As speculation intensified, discussions quickly turned toward what this return might symbolize for the club's ambitions moving forward. Rangers supporters have always valued players who understand the weight of the badge, the expectation of winning, and the passion that surrounds every match at Ibrox. During his earlier time with the club, Hagi demonstrated that he possessed not only technical ability, but also a deep understanding of the environment in Glasgow. That connection is something fans never forget. Rumors began suggesting that the club hierarchy had been quietly working behind the scenes, exploring the possibility of bringing him back into the fold. According to the chatter among supporters and insiders, conversations had allegedly been taking place for quite some time, carefully managed away from the spotlight that often surrounds transfer negotiations. If the whispers are to be believed, Rangers may have viewed Hagi not just as a talented footballer, but as someone capable of reigniting creativity within the squad. His vision on the ball and ability to unlock stubborn defenses were qualities many felt had been missed since his departure. Now, with the rumored presentation of Hagi once again in Rangers colors, fans are beginning to imagine how his return could reshape the team's attacking rhythm and restore a certain spark that supporters crave to see every time their club steps onto the pitch. For those who followed his earlier journey in Glasgow, the emotional weight behind this rumored return cannot be overstated. Hagi's time at Rangers produced moments that supporters still speak about with genuine affection. His ability to drift between the lines, pick out unexpected passes, and deliver decisive contributions made him one of the most intriguing attacking players at the club during that period. When he originally arrived, many immediately recognized the famous footballing heritage he carried with him as the son of the legendary Gheorghe Hagi. Yet, rather than being overshadowed by that legacy, IANIS appeared determined to carve out his own identity. Over time, he became a player who embodied both elegance and determination on the pitch. The speculation now circulating suggests that Rangers believe the timing could be perfect for a reunion. Some observers have even hinted that Hagi himself may have felt unfinished business in Glasgow, a feeling that resonates strongly with supporters who always hoped they would see him return one day. If the rumors surrounding his presentation are accurate, then this move might not simply be about adding another player to the squad. It could represent a deeper narrative about loyalty, redemption, and the sense that certain football stories deserve a second chapter. Within the wider Scottish football landscape, the possibility of Hagi returning to Rangers has sparked debate about how his presence might influence the club's style of play. Observers often describe him as a player who thrives when given freedom to express his creativity, drifting into spaces where he can dictate tempo and unlock defensive lines. During his previous stint, there were glimpses of a footballer capable of turning tight matches with a single moment of imagination. If those qualities remain intact, then Rangers supporters might soon witness a familiar pattern unfolding once again at Ibrox. Some insiders speculate that the club's coaching staff have been closely analyzing how Hagi could fit into the current system, potentially offering versatility across several attacking positions. His comfort operating centrally or drifting toward the flank could provide the tactical flexibility that modern football demands. The rumors of his official presentation have therefore generated excitement, not only because of nostalgia, but also because of the possibilities it creates. Fans have already begun imagining how his creativity might link up with other attacking players in the squad. In a league where moments of brilliance often decide tight contests, the return of a technically gifted playmaker like Hagi could prove to be a fascinating development if the speculation proves accurate. Beyond the tactical discussions, there is also the emotional dimension that makes this rumored return particularly captivating. Rangers supporters have always valued players who demonstrate commitment and connection to the club's identity. Over the years, several footballers have returned to Ibrox after time away, drawn back by the unique atmosphere and the powerful relationship between the team and its fans. In Hagi's case, many believe that his earlier spell left a bond that never fully disappeared. Supporters often speak about the way he celebrated goals, the intensity he showed in big matches, and the sense that he genuinely embraced the culture surrounding Rangers. Now, the speculation that he has been presented once again as part of the squad has stirred a mixture of nostalgia and optimism. For younger fans, it offers the chance to experience the kind of creativity they may have only heard about in conversations or highlights. For longtime followers of the club, it feels almost like the return of a familiar chapter in the Rangers' story. Rumors even suggest that the reception he received during his presentation was filled with warmth and excitement, reinforcing the idea that some players simply belong in certain colors. Of course, football rumors often develop their own momentum, and until every detail is fully confirmed, there will always be an element of mystery surrounding the situation. Yet the story of IANIS Hagi returning to Rangers has already captured the imagination of supporters across Scotland. The notion that a talented playmaker with a history at the club could once again step onto the pitch at Ibrox feels like the beginning of something intriguing. Fans are now speculating about how his presence might influence the dressing room, inspire teammates, and perhaps even elevate the club's ambitions for the seasons ahead. In the world of football, returns like this often carry symbolic weight, representing more than just a tactical decision. They speak to unfinished journeys, emotional connections, and the unpredictable nature of the sport itself. Whether every rumor proves accurate or not, one thing is clear. The possibility of seeing IANIS Hagi back in Rangers colors has reignited excitement among supporters who never truly forgot what he brought to the team. And if the whispers surrounding his presentation are indeed true, then Ibrox may soon witness the continuation of a story that many believed still had plenty of chapters left to be written. As the speculation surrounding IANIS Hagi's return continues to spread like wildfire across the Scottish football scene, conversations among Rangers supporters have taken on a fevered intensity that shows no signs of slowing down. The rumor of his presentation has not only ignited debates about tactics and formations, but also sparked curiosity about how his presence might influence the team's morale and spirit. Fans are imagining the excitement in training sessions, the energy he could bring to match days, and the inspiration younger players might draw from someone who has already experienced both domestic and international success. It is the kind of narrative that football enthusiasts crave, a familiar talent returning to a club where he left an indelible mark, carrying with him the potential to reshape the dynamics on the pitch. Rumors suggest that the coaching staff see Hagi as more than just a skilled player. They are reportedly considering how his leadership qualities and creative vision might enhance the squad, providing options in tight matches and adding unpredictability to Rangers' attacking play. Even the faintest hint that these rumors might be true has led to discussions in pubs, on social media, and among fans across the country, with everyone weighing in on where he might play, how he might gel with teammates, and whether his return could spark a new era of excitement at Ibrox. The intrigue surrounding this potential reunion goes beyond mere footballing strategy. It taps into the emotional heartbeat of the Rangers fanbase. Hagi's prior spell at the club left a legacy of thrilling performances, key goals, and moments that supporters still recount with admiration. It is this emotional resonance that makes the speculation so compelling. For many fans, seeing him back in the blue of Rangers is more than just a tactical decision. It is the rekindling of hope and the revival of memories that define their connection to the club. Rumors circulating about his presentation hint at a carefully orchestrated reintroduction, designed not just to announce his arrival, but to celebrate his symbolic return. Supporters are envisioning scenes where the crowd roars with recognition, where teammates embrace him warmly, and where the atmosphere at Ibrox once again reaches its electrifying potential. The discussions extend to what his return might signal about the club's ambitions, whether it represents a desire to challenge for top honors domestically, a commitment to attacking football, or an investment in nurturing talent capable of inspiring the next generation of Rangers legends. In a footballing culture where symbolism matters as much as skill, Hagi's rumored presentation has become a story that carries weight well beyond the pitch. Alongside the emotional appeal, the tactical implications of Hagi's return have become a focal point for analysis among pundits and fans alike. His ability to operate between the lines, pick out incisive passes, and create space for his teammates has always made him a dynamic threat. Rumors suggest that the coaching staff are keen to exploit these attributes, possibly restructuring the midfield and attack to give Hagi the freedom he thrives on. If these speculations prove accurate, supporters could witness a transformation in how Rangers approach matches, with greater fluidity in attack and increased creativity in possession. Conversations among fans frequently revolve around the synergy he might develop with key forwards, the potential partnerships in midfield, and how his presence could stretch opposing defenses. There is also speculation that Hagi's experience abroad and at international level could prove invaluable in European competition, where moments of individual brilliance often make the difference. In essence, the rumor of his return has sparked not just excitement, but detailed analysis of tactical possibilities, with supporters imagining how his qualities could elevate the team and reignite the style of football that earned him admiration during his earlier spell. Before we continue, make sure to subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications to get all the exclusive news about Rangers FC. Don't overlook any details about your beloved team. It's crucial for Rangers FC fans. Beyond tactics and emotion, the business side of Rangers operations has not escaped attention. Rumors circulating about Hagi's presentation hint at strategic planning behind the scenes, with the club carefully considering the timing and impact of his arrival. Fans speculate on negotiations, contract details, and the broader vision for the squad, wondering how this move fits into a long-term plan for domestic dominance and European competitiveness. There is talk that Hagi's return might signal the club's intent to attract and retain players capable of both performing immediately and contributing to a culture of ambition and creativity. Supporters are also discussing the potential marketing and branding impact, imagining how a celebrated figure like Hagi could invigorate merchandise sales, fan engagement, and the club's overall profile. In football, the return of a player with a recognizable name and proven talent often carries implications that extend far beyond match day, and Rangers' rumored reintroduction of Hagi seems to touch on all of these aspects, creating layers of speculation that keep the conversation alive across multiple arenas of the sport. As the rumor mill continues to churn, supporters are increasingly focused on the human dimension of Hagi's return. The stories being shared suggest a player who is not only physically ready, but also mentally prepared to reintegrate into a club he once called home. Fans have long appreciated players who demonstrate both skill and dedication, and speculation hints that Hagi embodies this combination. Discussions revolve around his potential impact on team spirit, his interactions with younger squad members, and how his previous experiences at Ibrox might inform a more mature, leadership-driven approach. There is a sense among supporters that the emotional intelligence he brings could help unify the squad, foster cohesion, and create an environment where talent can flourish. Rumors of his presentation have sparked narratives in which he is portrayed not just as a player returning to play football, but as a figure capable of inspiring a renewed sense of purpose within the team, combining experience, creativity, and a connection to Rangers' storied history. Finally, The anticipation surrounding Hagi's rumored return has created a sense of expectancy that permeates the atmosphere at Ibrox. Supporters are imagining what it will feel like when he steps back onto the pitch, how the crowd might respond, and the potential for moments of individual brilliance to reshape games. Conversations revolve around the unknown, how quickly he will adapt, how he will link with teammates, and whether his presence could tip the balance in tight matches. Rumors suggest that even the coaching staff are aware of the psychological boost his return might provide, both to players and supporters alike. In essence, the speculation about his presentation has transcended footballing analysis, becoming a story about hope, anticipation, and the irresistible allure of a second chapter in a beloved player's journey. While nothing is confirmed, the very act of imagining IANIS Hagi in Rangers colours once more has captured the imagination of fans, pundits, and observers, fueling a narrative that feels as compelling as any drama on the pitch and promising that, if these rumors hold true, Scottish football is about to witness something truly remarkable. Greetings, fans. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, as it's greatly appreciated by Rangers FC. And don't forget to share your thoughts on the news in the comments section below. Until the next video, stay tuned.